Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Art of Mastering. Today we are going to see details about driving license in Dubai. So as we know, when we come to Dubai and we want to drive car, we have to have a license which is given by RTA, Roads and Transport Authority in Dubai. And we all know that at least I myself have heard a lot of rumors about difficulties in getting the license. So there are multiple stages of license. We will discuss all these stages. So as of today, I myself have covered gone through first stage and I've cleared first stage. So I thought of making a video on the same. So we will see what are the details for today's video. Basically today's topic, Dubai driving license. Okay, so this video we will cover the RTA theory test. Till that point we will cover all the things in this video. We will also give a sample question and answers and the perception and everything which is required for the driving license. So let's get started. So we will straight away go to the I will explain you the process firstly. So RTA, it's a Roads and Transport Authority of Dubai, and we will see how we what is the process to get the license in Dubai. So you can see this is a test. Basically this is the flow of getting the license. So firstly you have to register with any of the driving institute in Dubai. Once you do the registration, you have to pay based on your experience in driving. If you have more than 5 years of old license from your home country, I think they, in that case, they have some exceptions where you will be taking only 10 classes. You will be taking theory and practical 10 classes. So you have to register with any driving institute. They will guide you on package and every details. Once you register, after that you have to do RTA eye test from certified optical shop in Dubai. There are a lot of such certified optical shops. They will charge around 100 to 150 dirhams based on their package for RTA eye test. Once you get the positive result, good result for RTA eye test, then you have to submit that report to the driving institute. And even if you don't submit that, that is still fine. They will get the report because their softwares are interlinked. The optical shop, they directly link the eye test result to your traffic file number. So it's online. So once you do that, you have to start online or offline lectures with the driving institute. uh, Whatever driving institute you have enrolled. uh, I have taken online lectures, so there are 8 lectures online. We will see how the lectures go in the online way. Once you are done with these lectures, so these lectures are a combination of theoretical discussion, and then you learn a lot of things in these lectures, and at the end of every lecture you have questions, set of questions. So you have to answer those questions and you have to pass in those questions and answers also to clear the lecture. Total 8 lectures. So I think one lecture it is around 1 hour. So 8 lectures, total 8 hours of training, online or offline. Offline, if you want to visit the driving center, you can go and attend the lectures. So I did it online. Once you are done with that, you need to update your driving institute about completion of lectures online way. Then they will schedule your RTA theory test, which again you need to go to the driving institute in person, and you have to give the online RTA test. Once you do that RTA test, you will get the result on the very next minute. Once you end the RTA test, you get the result and you get to know whether you passed or failed in that test. Okay, so now from the driving perspective, there are 8 major heads and 8 major lectures divided into the category of attitude and responsibilities. So they talk about your positive attitude and responsibilities when you drive on the road. you have to have knowledge of traffic signs, then you must manage the risk on the road. Then you have a condition, driver condition, like you should not be driving under the influence of alcohol or some drugs. Then driving environment, how is the driving environment, like for example, if there is a flood situation or if there is a storm, then how you should manage the risk. So those are the kind of driving environments. Rules of the roads, so there are different rules like the speed limit, then uh, about all the symbols, like if you're driving in the school area or if a pedestrian is crossing the road, so these rules and regulations which you have to follow. Then hazard and emergencies, so hazard is like something unknown which is which we didn't even think of is going is has happened. So how you react to those hazardous situation, and how you act in case of emergencies, like if there is an accident on the road, how you act to this accident, and how you cater in this accident situation. And the last is your vehicle, so basically how you should maintain your vehicle, like with respect to the maintenance part of vehicle, then insurance, then keeping the vehicle clean, and all other, like it should be in the working condition. So that is the maintenance of your vehicle. So all these points are covered in these 8 lectures. So we will see how once you complete those lectures, you can appear to the RTA theory exam. So RTA theory exam, there are total 40 questions in RTA theory exams. So 35, so it is divided into 35 and 5. So 35 questions are general questions on the topics which I have listed on the screen. Road user information, traffic signal signs, traffic laws. Then in case of fog condition, flood condition, how if you are using mobile phone, basically mobile phone usage is not at all allowed while driving. Then unacceptable driving behavior, like you are very aggressive or rude, something like that. Then role model behavior, learning how to drive, managing the risk, road user safety. It's like not only the safety for ourselves, but safety for others also who are present on the road. Maybe like somebody is crossing the road, biker is crossing the road, or maybe some kids are playing and they suddenly cross the road. So these are the some of the user safety things and managing the risk. Then rules and responsibilities of a driver, so the one who is driving, the obviously we have to abide and follow some rules and regulations, and we have to have rules and responsibilities. So these are the 35 questions. So other than 35, the rest of the 5 questions, those are tricky one. Believe me, I had a tough time in hazard perception test clips. So I took it lightly, and that's why it was a tough time. So but yeah, I actually passed in the test in the first attempt only. So these 5 questions, you have to see the video clip. Video clip is of 25 seconds, and after that you need to identify the hazardous objective in the video. So most hazardous objective. So let's say if you are driving a car and suddenly somebody is running on the road, so that is an hazard with respect to that scenario. So these hazards you need to identify and give the answer. So you need to what you need to do is you need to watch the video very carefully and then answer accordingly. And the thing for these 5 questions is you will get to you will get only 10 seconds to answer these videos, like this hazardous situation. So that is a tricky part. For other 35 you have a time of 30 minutes, so that is okay. But these 5 questions, it is only 10 second per question, so 25-second video clip. Once the video clip is done, 5 10 seconds to answer. Okay, so just make sure that you are answering these questions uh, in a very good way, so that chances of failing are less. So I hope every one of you, whoever is watching this video, will pass after the mock demo. So this is about RTA exam details. Now, the talking about passing criteria. So as I said, like 35 and 5, so total 40 questions overall in the test. And the passing criteria is you must give answers of 30 questions in a correct way so as to pass the RTA test, mock RTA theory test. And for your information, let's say you pass and the test result, they are valid for 2 years. So let's say if you take a test and if you don't go for a license, still the mock test will be valid for 2 years. So the test results are valid for 2 years. Okay, so this is all about mock test, RTA, and rest of the details for RTA test. Now what we will do is we will actually go to the RTA app and we will see the question and answers of 35 questions. I will deliberately give answer to these some of the questions in a right way, and some of them I will deliberately give a wrong answer, so as you will get an idea. Okay, so we will see the now we will see the actual mock test. Okay, now in the mock test, when before even going to the mock test, you need to what you need to do is you need to install RTA Dubai app from App Store or Google Play Store. Once you install the app, you need to go to driver and licensing section, then go to the practice theory test and select your language like English. In my case, I selected English and light motor vehicle as a car, and click on the continue. Once you do that, you will see the option of begin test. That is a mock test in this RTA Dubai app. And RTA Dubai app, it is an app from RTA, the Regional Transport Authority. Just make sure that you don't install wrong app. Just install RTA Dubai app only and get the mock test. So just begin the test and we will see how we go about the test. Yeah. So friends, now we are into the app store and I'm going to search RTA Dubai. So we are going to get the result. So I have already downloaded it, so I'm going to re-download it for you guys. Okay, so till the time it is getting downloaded, you just need to make sure that you are installing the genuine RTA Dubai app. So there will be other suggestions you can see on the screen, but those are private apps, those are not by RTA. So just opening the app now, and I'm just allowing some permissions and all. So I'm selecting English as a language. I'm just it is showing all the details and done. Okay, now you can see I will just skip these. I'm using a guest login, so you can see driver and licensing. I'm clicking on that, and in that you can see practice theory test. So even without logging in, you can practice theory test. So I'm just going to show theory test in a live way. I will give some answers wrong, some answers, most of the answers will be correct. By deliberately giving some wrong answers, I'm just going to give the view how it will be in the, I'm just going to give the feel of real real RTA test, theory test. So I'm clicking on the practice theory test. So it's getting loaded. So it will have 35 questions, and we will see one by one, and I will also make sure that we are answering those. And believe me, these questions, a lot of questions will be there in the test from these questions only, because this is a genuine RTA app and we are giving the test, mock test in RTA app itself. So the real test will have some questions from these theoretical test, mock test you can call it as. Okay, now I'm selecting English and then light motor vehicle, and I'm continuing on the screen. And now you can see the screen. You can read the test comprises of 35 questions and must be completed within 30 minutes. So this test doesn't have hazard related questions, which are 5 in numbers. So you need to make sure that whatever institute you are practicing, they have these kind of questions. So you need to practice hazard related questions there. So I'm just beginning the test. So we are going to get question and answers for 35 questions. I've just started the test. So we will see the timer on the top bottom. top side, 44 timer is running, and this is the first question out of 35. I will read the question and I will select the right answers. I will also give some explanation about why the answer was selected. Okay, looking at the diagram, which vehicle can turn first? Now you need to see vehicle A. It has a stop marking in the form of white line, and vehicle B, it doesn't have any marking. So obviously vehicle B will turn first. Okay, I'm clicking on the next question. You are driving vehicle A, so you want to overtake vehicle B. You are coming up to the top of the hill. You should, so when you are on the hill, you should not overtake at all. Okay, so this is a thumb rule. So we will see overtake vehicle B before the top of the hill. Stay behind vehicle B until you are over the hill and it is safe to overtake. Overtake vehicle B on the right hand side. Right hand side overtake, it is not allowed at all. So answer is second. So you need to wait till the hill area is over and then you can overtake by checking whether it is safe to do so. Now the third question is, you are driving vehicle A. How can you avoid head-on crash with vehicle B? Sometimes this app, it takes time to load the images, so we need to wait for that. You are driving vehicle A. How can you avoid head-on crash with vehicle B? You can see that vehicle B is coming on in front of vehicle A. So I think better to take a step back and give the way for vehicle B. So I think slow down as safety. Okay, so the answer is first only. Slow down as safely as you can and move off the road to the right if possible, because this is a two-directional road and we don't have space, or it's not a multi-lane road. So I think it is safe to move on the right side. Now we have three images, and 2-second rule is the distance between two cars, which we have to maintain all the time. Image is loading for question number 4. So three images has to be loaded. I think only 2 images loaded. So 2-second rule is like distance between two cars, it should be 2 with a count of 2. So I think for this particular question, the correct answer is on the screen. This is the correct answer already.
Which of the images is the correct
other image is
application?
not getting displayed, so I will select this. We'll see later on if we fail this question. Next question number 5. Each of these vehicle is about to turn right at a roundabout. Which vehicle is in the correct and safer position to turn right? So both the vehicles have given indicators to turn right. Both have stop marking, but as they are turning right, so they are not hazardous to each and every other. So I will select both vehicles A and vehicle B. Okay, I'm clicking on the next. So next question number 6. You drive and stop at the intersection that has red traffic light. Can you use mobile phone while you wait for a change of light? Mobile phone is not at all allowed, so we will not be able to use the mobile phone. So can you use mobile phone? No is the answer. Now we are on the next question number 7. When is vehicle A permitted to overtake vehicle B? Now first thing is, in the image you can see there is a dotted yellow line, so you can overtake on this road when the road ahead is clear. Okay, so the answer is only when the road ahead is clear. Okay, vehicle B is already on the right, so that is not the right answer. Okay, now we are on to question number 8. If you are driving a pickup truck, what you should do? See, if you are driving a pickup truck and you are loading some material on your truck in the dicky, or maybe what you need to do is cover your load to stop it moving around. So if you have a material which is loaded into your pickup truck, it may fall and it may be a kind of issue for others. So this is the right answer. Now we will go to the next question. Question number 10. Sometimes the app is slow, it takes some time. So question number 9 is, which example is usually the result of using mobile phone while driving? So basically,
Which
speeding up
example
or
is
slowing down without reason, speeding up all the time, speeding and stopping suddenly, speeding up all the time. Okay, so this is the answer. We'll go to the next question. Question number 10. You're driving vehicle A along a narrow road. How should your driving be? Slower with one hand on the horn, so, slower ready for hidden hazard, slower with one foot on the parking. So I think you can see there are multiple pedestrians in the image, so the right answer is slower ready for any hidden hazard. So some of the pedestrian we are not able to see, so I think we need to be prepared for the hazard. So this is a preparation way by slowing down the car. So next question is, new driver tend to focus more on mechanical side of operation. This is risky period because they are not able to see the hazard. Their reaction may
New
be either
drivers
too slow or exaggerated. Their reaction are always late. So first is the right answer. They are not able to see the hazard. Question number 12. You start losing focus and drift on across other lane. It is time to take a pill to stay focused on driving. Take a time to open your windows. Take a break from your driving. Obviously, you're tired, and that's why you need to take a break from your driving. Now, next question number 13. As a part of defensive driving, how should vehicle B deal with this situation? So image is getting loaded. Yeah, vehicle B. So you can see biker is coming on one side of vehicle B. Vehicle A is going straight forward. So I think vehicle B should wait with the assumption that vehicle A will also wait for biker, because they have a high precedence over the
As part of
over
defense,
cars. So answer will be assume that vehicle A may stop for the bike rider. Yeah, so that is the right answer. You are driving vehicle A. Which vehicles are in your blind spot? So blind spot, it is really important because we cannot see the vehicles in the blind spot. And for vehicle A, both B and C are in the blind spot. Vehicle B and motorcycle rider. Next question number 15. Which vehicle must give way? So in the image you can see vehicle A has a stop gate marking and vehicle B also has a stop gate marking, and vehicle B is going to turn left, vehicle A is going straight. So I think which vehicle must give way is vehicle B, because A is going straight. Okay. Next question number 16. We are already halfway almost. Vehicle A gives way to vehicle B. Which vehicle has the priority here? So image is loading till the time vehicle A gives way to vehicle B. Which vehicle has the priority here? So I'm just waiting for image to get loaded. Sometime, as I said, it takes time for showing up the image. You need to be patient and wait for image to get loaded. I'm still waiting. Maybe what I will do, yeah, okay, so image is loaded already now. Vehicle A gives way to vehicle B. Okay, which vehicle has the priority here? So vehicle A has a priority because it is going in a straight way. So I'm selecting A.
vehicle A has the priority.
One of the many
techniques
to safe driving is try to focus on the operating of the vehicle only. Try to predict what other drivers will do next. I think this is the right answer. Try to predict what other drivers will do next. Okay, because you are just predicting. You are driving vehicle A at 120 km/h on multi-lane road. You want to change lane. You want to change the lane. How it is advisable to change lane safely? So vehicle A and vehicle B. B is ahead of vehicle A. So I think first uh, give way to vehicle B. That is the answer, because it is ahead of us and it is also trying to change the lane. So let's give the way to vehicle B. You are driving vehicle A. What should you do? So firstly we'll wait for image, then only we'll be able to say what we will be able to do. This is question number 19. You see time remaining is 19 minutes. So okay, you are driving vehicle A. What should you do? Okay, so basically we should take a turn, left turn, because we have a signal board there and it is giving the green signal. So continue to make a turn if it is safe to do so. That is an answer. Now again we will wait for image. You are driving vehicle A. Can you overtake vehicle B on the right? First of all, making a overtake on the right is not allowed, and in this case it is the lane is also closed, so no is the answer. While driving, a head check means keeping your head still at all time, checking that you can see behind you in your side mirrors. No, looking over your shoulders to see through the side windows. This is the right answer. Question number 22. When you have developed the skill to control your car, you will then know all there is to know about driving. Not so be confident always. How to drive safely on the road. Only one of many driving skills. So this is only one of many driving skills. You are in a crash. The police are not in attendance. Someone is injured. What should you do? The probable answer: make sure the injured person is alright and then drive on. Not at all. Report the crash to nearest police station. Okay. Report the crash to the nearest police station if property. No. So you have to report the crash all the time to the nearest police station, whether somebody is injured or not. You have to report it to the police station always. Driving is more dangerous if you have noisy passengers in your car, if you do not keep your car clean and tidy. So this is the answer. If you go next question is, you are driving vehicle A.
You are driving vehicle.
And biker is about to cross your path. What should you do? Look out for biker and be ready to stop if necessary. Drive on. Biker does not have priority. And swerve to the left to avoid the biker. No, the answer is look out for the biker and be ready to stop if necessary, because they have priority, top priority, bikers and pedestrian. I'm going to next question, number 26. Extra care must be taken when driving near schools, because obviously schools, we have young kids may cross the schools, may cross the roads without looking. Speed limits are
Extra care
young
must be
kids
taken
are
when.
paying. No, so basically the most probable answer is young kids may cross the road without looking. Question number 27. Which vehicle must give way? So for that we need to get the image. We need to see the image. Yeah, vehicle must give the way. So I think vehicle B must give way to vehicle A, because that has a stop marking in front of it and vehicle A is going forward. So vehicle B should give way to vehicle A. Next question, number 28. There are double yellow solid lines painted in the center of road. Are you permitted to cross the line to overtake? No, not at all. This is the answer from my side, because you cannot cross yellow solid line. That is by rule. Okay. So no, you must not cross the lines to overtake. That is the answer. Go to the next question, number 29. New drivers are more likely to crash because they often drive too close to the vehicle in front, too slowly all over the road. So they will crash, because if they don't maintain the distance between two cars, obviously probability of crash is high. So too close to vehicle in front, that is the answer. Next question is question number 30. What could be the reason why this collision occurred? Okay, vehicle A did not obey the traffic rule. Vehicle B did not obey the traffic rule. Both vehicles did not obey the traffic rule. So basically,
What could be the reason why
is a
this
trick
collision
question.
occurred?
So I'll just answer randomly. Vehicle A, it has a stop marking, and vehicle B is a free. So I will select vehicle A did not obey the traffic rule. Okay. When must you drive with lights on? From sunset to sunrise, as simple as that. In Dubai, new drivers that have plenty of practice notice more danger on the road ahead, drive faster in heavy traffic, don't use their brakes. Notice more dangers on the road ahead, that is the right answer. New drivers have a high crash rate because they have not done many hours of driving practice. Lack of confidence can be distracted by other people or devices. So first, have not done many hours of driving practice, that is the right answer. Now question number 34. You are driving vehicle A. What can you do to make it safer to cross the intersection? Make an eye contact with driver to get an idea of what vehicle B will do. Speed up so you cross the intersection before vehicle B. Stop and let vehicle B turn first, then continue when the road ahead is clear. So this is the answer. Stop for it. Be patient on the road. Last question. Placing the baby car seat at the rear seat is safer because front passenger airbag may deploy and injure the baby. Rear seat have better hold than the front seat. Front seats are actually designed for adults only. The answer is first, front passenger
Placing
airbag
the
may
baby
deploy
car seat.
in case of crash and injure the baby. So that is the answer. So in this way I have completed 35 out of 35 questions. So you see the time taken is around 18 minutes. So timer is around 12 minutes. So remaining 12 minutes are there. So I'm going to finish the test. So here in the RTA Dubai app, you see you want to submit the test, review all answers. Same will be the question, same will be the scene at the actual RTA test. So I want to submit the test. I'm just
Front passenger
submitting.
airbag
You
may
see the
deploy
result
and
as
injure the
passed.
baby.
Now we will see the all answers once, view answers. So you can see deliberately I've made some wrong answers. Each of these, so we will go to the question. Okay, so each of these vehicle is about to turn in the roundabout. Which vehicle is in the correct and safer position to turn? So vehicle B only, because it's a freeway and there is, yeah, vehicle B only. Now we will go to back to review. Which example is usually the result of mobile phone driving? Speeding up and slowing down without reason. So deliberately I said speeding up all the time, but it is speeding up and down because if you are using mobile phone. So I
Which
think
example is usually the result of
that's
using a
all
mobile phone while driving?
for practice theory test. So I hope after watching this video you get a confidence to pass the RTA theory test. If you like the video, do subscribe to my channel Art of Mastering. Share this video with your friends and family or whoever needs or whoever is going for the mock test. Before going to the mock test, just look at this video, it will be really helpful. And one more thing I would like to tell as my personal experience, don't be under pressure while doing the test, and don't give the wrong answers under pressure. So that's a trick for passing Dubai RTA theory test. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching this video. Bye bye.